It used to be simple. Don't bring large liquids, sharp objects, or anything that sounds remotely dangerous. But in 2025, TSA's updated ban list is catching even the most careful flyers off guard. From everyday powders to smart gadgets and snacks you made at home, items you've packed a dozen times before are suddenly getting flagged. And for some travelers, that means missed flights, confiscated belongings, or even being pulled aside for secondary screening. So, what exactly changed, and what should you absolutely not pack now? Let's walk through the surprising everyday items TSA has just banned in 2025. If this helps you fly smarter, hit like and subscribe so you never get caught off guard again. Number 1. The powdered problem. It's 5:45 a.m. at JFK. A college student, rushing through security before his flight to Denver, places his pre-workout powder and a tub of baby formula into the tray. Within seconds, a TSA agent pulls the bin aside. "Do you mind stepping over here?" she asks. What was supposed to be a breeze-through pre-check turns into a 15-minute delay and a chemical swab. In 2025, TSA has tightened its rules on powders, especially anything over 12 ounces. That includes protein shakes, baking mixes, powdered drink packets, baby formula, and even dry shampoo. Why? Because certain powders can be used to disguise explosives or controlled substances. And even if your item is harmless, TSA agents are trained to treat all unknown powders with extra scrutiny. This policy isn't new, but the enforcement just got tougher. Now, even sealed containers can be pulled for secondary screening. If you're carrying anything powder-based over the limit, you may be asked to discard it or face delays. Tip: keep all powders under 12 ounces, 350 milliliters, label them clearly, and pack them in checked baggage if possible. Better yet, avoid bringing them at all unless absolutely necessary. Number 2. Smart Bag Shutdown. It's 7:10 a.m. at Chicago O'Hare. A tech-savvy traveler glides up to the TSA checkpoint with a sleek carry-on that can charge her phone, weigh itself, and even track its location via Bluetooth. But as it rolls through the X-ray scanner, the agent pauses. "Is this one of those smart bags?" he asks. Moments later, she's told she can't bring it unless the battery is removable and visible. TSA's crackdown on smart luggage just got sharper in 2025. The issue? Lithium-ion batteries. While these batteries are essential for powering features like built-in chargers or GPS, they also pose fire risks. If the battery can't be removed easily, it's now a no-go for both carry-on and checked baggage. Many travelers don't even realize their bag contains one. Brands often embed these batteries behind panels or in zippers, and if security can't spot a removable option on the spot, your bag may be confiscated, or you'll have to check it without the battery if that's even possible. Tip: before flying, check if your smart luggage has a clearly removable battery. If not, leave it behind. And always carry the battery in your hand luggage, never inside a checked bag. Number 3. The water bottle confusion. It's 6:30 a.m. at LAX. A frequent flyer slips her empty stainless steel water bottle into the bin, just like she's done for years. But this time, the TSA agent pulls it aside. "Ma'am, I need to check this." She blinks, confused. It's empty. The agent nods, but still opens it, swabs the interior, and tests it on a strip. It delays her just long enough to miss early boarding. Welcome to TSA's updated scrutiny on reusable containers in 2025. Even if your bottle is bone dry, it's still a potential concern, especially opaque or insulated models. TSA agents can't confirm whether there's residue, hidden compartments, or non-liquid substances unless they test it directly. And here's the twist. Some travelers have been caught smuggling alcohol, CBD oils, or even powdered narcotics inside what looked like standard bottles. That's why the new policy now flags all metal and double-walled containers for extra checks, even if they're technically allowed. Tip: if you carry a reusable water bottle, keep it wide open and clearly empty when placing it in the tray. Avoid bottles with hidden lids or multi-layer insulation, and expect the occasional swab test, even if you've used the same bottle for years. Number 4. Oversized creams and balms. It's a sunny afternoon at Miami International. A retired couple on their way to Cancun places a beach-ready bag on the conveyor belt. Sunscreen sticks, aloe gel, lip balm, and a few travel-size ointments. Everything looks solid. But the TSA agent frowns, picks up the thick sunscreen balm, and radios for a supervisor. "This exceeds the allowed limit," she says flatly. "Wait, wasn't it solid?" That's where it gets tricky in 2025. The TSA has updated how it categorizes creams, gels, balms, and solid-looking products. Many travelers assumed stick-format sunscreens, solid lotions, or even deodorant bars were exempt from the 3.4-ounce 100 milliliter liquid rule. But TSA now evaluates based on consistency and spreadability, meaning if it smears, melts, or resembles a paste, it's fair game for restriction. Worse, some popular solid sunscreens are being pulled because they exceed the volume limit, even if shaped like a stick. Travelers are confused, and more importantly, they're losing expensive skincare products at the gate. Tip: treat all balms, creams, ointments, and sticks as potential liquids. Keep them under 3.4 ounces and place them in your clear zip-top bag. When in doubt, pack it in your checked bag, especially for warm destinations. Number 5. Portable blenders and massagers. It's 8:15 a.m. at Seattle Tacoma International. A fitness enthusiast, late for a wellness retreat, loads her sleek mini blender and a portable neck massager into the tray. Moments later, she's pulled aside. "We need to inspect these items," says the agent, holding both gadgets like suspicious artifacts. Her flight boards in 10 minutes, but the inspection drags on. TSA's tightened policy in 2025 now targets personal devices with internal motors, especially those powered by lithium batteries or that could resemble improvised devices. That includes portable blenders, massage guns, vibrating rollers, facial cleansing tools, and even some electric toothbrushes with chunky bases. These devices aren't illegal, but they often trigger secondary screening due to internal wiring, rotating parts, or sealed compartments. Some newer models even come with Bluetooth features or heating coils, raising more red flags. The surprise? Many travelers think these items are just gadgets, not realizing how they resemble restricted mechanical tools on X-rays. Tip: if you're bringing any device with a motor, keep it in your carry-on, fully charged and easily accessible. Be ready to power it on if asked, and avoid bringing niche wellness tools unless absolutely necessary. They're magnets for inspection delays. Number 6. DIY snacks with liquids. It's 6 a.m. at Atlanta Hartsfield Jackson. A dad traveling with his 2 kids places homemade breakfast jars in the bin, yogurt parfaits with granola and fruit packed neatly in mason jars. But before they can even get their shoes back on, a TSA agent lifts the jars and shakes her head. "These count as liquids," she says, walking them to the disposal bin. Homemade food might feel personal and safe, but in 2025, TSA is enforcing stricter rules on DIY snacks that contain semi-liquids or pastes. This includes overnight oats, yogurt cups, chia puddings, dips, dressings, and even things like peanut butter sandwiches with too much spread. If the snack can be squeezed, scooped, or poured, TSA may classify it as a liquid or gel, subject to the 3.4-ounce, 100 milliliter rule. That goes for baby food too, unless it's pre-packaged and declared for an infant. What surprises most travelers is that intent doesn't matter. Whether it's for a toddler or made with love at home, the consistency is what counts. Tip: avoid homemade wet foods and carry-ons. Stick to solid snacks like granola bars, crackers, or dried fruit. If you must bring liquid-based snacks, portion them into travel-size containers and place them in your liquids bag, or better yet, check them. Number 7. Tech cases with hidden compartments. It's 4:55 a.m. at Dallas Fort Worth. A young professional tosses his tablet sleeve, cord organizer, and noise-canceling headphones onto the belt, already calculating how much sleep he'll get on the plane. But a TSA agent pauses, flips over his gadget case, and presses on the stitching. "What's this lining?" she asks. Within moments, his bag is being tested for concealed items. In 2025, TSA is stepping up inspections on tech organizers, sleeves, and gear bags with hidden compartments, especially those with double linings, secret zippers, or magnetic closures. While popular for keeping valuables safe, these features raise red flags on X-ray scans. They look like concealment pouches, which agents are trained to treat as potential smuggling tools. Several recent smuggling cases, ranging from vape pens to banned electronics, use these hidden sleeves, prompting TSA to reevaluate how they screen everyday tech bags. Even innocuous items like RFID blocking wallets or thick phone cases can now trigger extra attention. What travelers don't realize is that the more protective your gear looks, the more suspicious it might seem. Tip: use transparent or single-layer tech organizers when flying. Avoid cases with extra stitching or built-in compartments you can't easily open for inspection. Simpler is faster, and much less stressful at security. So much has changed, and not always in ways that make sense at first glance. Items that felt perfectly normal a year ago, like protein powder, sunscreen sticks, or your favorite travel blender, can now lead to delays, confiscation, or worse, missing your flight. TSA's 2025 updates are designed to improve safety, but for travelers, they often create more confusion than clarity. That's why staying informed isn't just smart, it's essential. Before your next flight, take 5 minutes to review the latest TSA rules, especially for anything powdery, creamy, or powered by a battery. And when in doubt, simplify. Leave it at home or check it in. These changes may seem small, but they can make the difference between a smooth airport experience and a stressful scramble. What item surprised you most? Let us know in the comments.